Welcome back for some knife therapy. Today we had the Damn Designs Invictus. The Invictus comes in at $49 on Amazon. Some design specs so you can have an idea of the size of this knife. You have a total length of 8 inches, a blade length of 3.5 inches, a grip area from here to here of 3.7 inches, handle thickness of 0.55, so right at average. Closed width in the pocket from here to here of 1.43 inches. Blade stock thickness of 0.156 inches or 4 millimeters, and a nice thinly ground blade at the thinnest portion behind the edge, thickness of 14 thousandths, sharpened at 20 degrees per side. All right, we're gonna break off with some cutting footage. You're not gonna want to miss this. This knife really surprised me, and a company that I will be looking for in the near future. All right, y'all stay tuned. All right, we're gonna test the factory sharpness. This is the factory edge. These things come screaming sharp. Alrighty, I'm testing 5 other knives. This knife did the best by far as slicing capability. Stupid sharp. All right, we're gonna test the ergos by doing some pressure cuts in this pine 2x4. Also see how well this edge is still biting. All right, I could have did this all day with this knife because the edge was so nice, biting into that wood very well. It's fairly comfortable. As comfortable as a flat scaled knife could be. You do have these nice chamfers, but I was feeling the corner right here a little bit. Not bad. Alrighty, we're gonna cut up some of this 1/2 inch twisted sisal rope. I'm gonna do as many cuts as I can. Alrighty, this did absolutely amazing. I did 40 cuts. I usually don't go past 20, but I was doing all push cuts with the front. It was gliding through the rope. I tested 5 knives today, and this one's doing the best by far. And all the other knives are way more expensive than this one. Still super sharp in the front. All right, now we're gonna cut up several different types of material. Some rolled up denim, some thick saddle leather, some rubber gasket material, 3/8 inch bungee, 1 inch and 1/2 inch dense tubing with nylon mesh in it, seatbelt type material. All right, let's get started. Start with the leather. Like butter. All right, wow. I can't stress how excellent this knife is doing. This absolutely blew me away. And it's blowing the 5 knives I'm testing away right now with it. That nice thin grind, still super sharp. That nice thin grind is blowing through the material. All right, we're gonna do a few spine whacks to test out the lock on this knife. See, it's been doing great on everything else. Let's see if it does good on this as well. Probably avoiding my warranty doing this, but oh well. All right, I'd say it passed. No side to side, no up or down. Still perfect condition. Wow, I must say this knife got me excited. It started off with this Invictus Hades doing excellent in its testing. If you hadn't seen this review, go check it out. So it prompted me to buy the Invictus and this Subarus model. And I decided to do my testing on this particular one. I mean, as you can see in the video, it did excellent. Absolutely, it crushed some way more expensive knives than this one. I usually test 5 knives at a time, and this one did awesome. You have that classic drop point blade, D2 steel. You have a very needle-like point, so you're not going to do any prying with this bad boy. This one has this blasted stone wash finish on here, unlike their satin finish. As you can see, I prefer the blasted finish, blasted stone wash. That's just me. I'm not a huge fan of the satin. They have a perfectly executed sharpening notch, so you're not going to have any smile right there. You can see the plunge is at an angle. I like that aesthetically as well. The only markings you have are the D2 right there, the blade steel, and their maker's mark right there. Very, very nice. The jimping up here is nice and functional. It grabs a hold to your hand, but it doesn't tear it up if you don't want it to. When you go to close it up, you can see you have good access to that lock bar, and you have some jimp for traction right there. Easy to get my thumb in there. The action on this thing is spectacular. As you can see, nice and snappy action. And that's for 2 reasons. One, it's riding on ceramic bearings and the ceramic detent ball. And plus, it has a perfectly executed flipper tab. In line with that pivot, as you can see, it's canted back, so there's no thought to it. You have jimping on there. You just put your finger back there and rock it back. That light switch is very, very nice and comfortable. If you want to put your finger on top, you can do the push button, and it comes out just the same. You have this black peel ply G10 with a chamfer going, a pretty deep chamfer on both sides, giving it that contoured effect, and you feel it in the hand. It's nice and comfortable, and it does add some traction to your grip. Your pivot is a decorative pivot that is seen on all these budget models. I think that's Damn Designs pivot that's on all their knives. You have a lanyard hole for all your lanyard people. You could probably fit some 550 in there. You have a black G10 backspacer that has this geared pattern that is pretty much flush with the scales, so you don't really feel that. Open it up. As you can see, you have inset stainless steel liners that have been skeletonized in there on the top and bottom. Very nicely done. Even though it's skeletonized, it's not the most lightweight knife. You have 147 grams and 5.1 ounces. So, you know, it's definitely not a lightweight. Meaning it's not a small knife by any means, though. I'll tell you what, it's very addictive flipping this thing. Super snappy, pretty fall shut action. And the performance is just mind-blowing in my opinion. You have a tip up left or right hand deep carry pocket clip. The screws have been they're underneath the line of the G10, so you don't have to worry about it catching. One thing that I did notice is that the ramp is not that high, so it can be difficult to get it in and out of jeans. Let me show y'all what that looks like in the pocket. I didn't have any problems with it in my lightweight shorts that I wear a lot, but when you get it to right here, as you can see, you have to give it some good pressure, and I was holding both sides. May not be a problem for you, but as you can see, it completely disappears in the pocket. It kind of kicks out a little bit, but you know, I only carry my knife in the pocket. I don't usually have anything else in there. On the show side, they do have a plate covering up that. Some people love that. Some people hate it. You know, I don't really care either way. Let's get some size comparisons. You have the Ontario Rat Model 1, Ontario Rat Model 2. It's closer to the Rat Model 1. Let's see. 2 of them that are pretty darn close. You have the CJRB large feldspar. And, God dog, this just escaped my, this Civivi right here. I'll try to put the name of this one down here. Why can I never get this one right? But this one's way closer in overall aesthetic and size. It's a little bit, this one's a little bit shorter than the Invictus, and this one's, I think, a hair longer than the Invictus. All right, nitpicks, complaints. Before I do that, talk about ergos. Ergos were pretty darn good. This wide handle fills out the hand nicely, and this slope down here really feels good in the hand, especially in this the saber grip. Hammer grip's really comfortable. I don't ever hold it like this, but if you do reverse grip, the way that this contours down like that is comfortable as well. And in this pull grip, it's pretty comfortable. This, you know, could probably start eating into your hand. I don't do a lot of pull cutting like that, but there you go. Nitpicks, complaints. I had to really think about this because I like a lot about this knife. The only thing that I have noticed on both this Invictus and the Subarus is that you can see this one's off-centered a little bit to the right. I may be able to fix that, but that's how it came. And this one also is a little bit off-centered to the right. This one's not so much, but this one is a little bit. Also, something that is not hurting functionality, but aesthetically, I'm not a huge fan of it. I love deep carry pocket clips, but I don't like when the clip is hanging off the end like that. Sometimes you'll feel that. I didn't the way my hands sit, but I have a medium-sized hand. I didn't notice it. This one's the worst out of all three of the ones that I have. As you can see, this one on the Subarus doesn't hang over as bad, but it does hang over. Look, that's a lot. And then on the Hades, it's about the same as the Subarus. This is the worst offender of the three. But other than that, I think it's an excellent knife. I definitely think if you like the aesthetic and you're looking for a good performer, definitely check this one out. This one as well, like I said, if you haven't seen the review of that, go check it out. I'm excited. I'm excited about Damn Designs, and they just did a pre-order. I don't know if it's still live on some 14C 28N models, which is awesome for me because I live in the South with a lot of humidity. So that was very compelling to me. I picked up, I know I picked up at least one. I might have picked up two of them, and I'm excited to check those out. So there you go. That is my review and testing of the Damn Designs Invictus. Here's the Subarus. And here is the Invictus. Invictus, Subarus, and Hades. My bad. I think there's two more models that I don't have, but these are the ones that interest me the most. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them down below. I hope everybody's having an absolutely wonderful day. I will see y'all on the next one. Peace.